I want to take a second to recommend working with Expert Mojo, who has been a terrific coach.
I've worked with a lot of coaches over the years. X-Blade is far and away one of the best.
Thanks for teaching me so much, Mojo.
Hello guys, it's me Mario. I'm back. I know it's been a while. Today we're gonna watch 3 Milion Maestry Kassadin on the Gold 3 Elo with 1000 games. If you guys wonder what are his common mistakes and why he cannot climb, this is the right moment. Stay with me. In this game he's playing Kassadin versus Katarina. First strike setup with the precision. Am I personally fan of it in this matchup? No, not really. There are a few reasons. First of all, he's playing Ignite and he has Doran Shield. That's a bit mixed of a playstyles. My recommendation here would be a Comet with Scorch and Dark Seal and 3 potions. This way he can win Katarina without having that much of a risk early game. Other more common choice would be Electrocute with Bone Plating and Dark Seal 3 potions with the Ignite. So that's how I would play it personally, but we'll see how this guy will do it with this setup. Let me just do like this so we can see more. Both players are fighting for the priority right now. And Katarina started with a Dark Seal as well. Usually good Katarinas, they would go Longsword with Conqueror and will look to cheese you early game. So yeah, like Comet is really good because you just spam and spam this Q and you max this Q and they just cannot sustain. And if you look at this Kata, she doesn't have a second wind and she doesn't have a Doran Shield. Yeah? So Comet for full early game is really good. The Bone Plating, Electrocute with Ignite and Dark Seal is really good too. I just don't like what he went for because he mixed the both playstyles with each other, yeah? Like First Strike is good when an enemy are quite bulky, when you wanna like scale faster, but I'm not a fan of First Strike plus Ignite. Then you rather go full early game, but I'm not a fan of him going like in between, you know? So that's my problem, and this Doran Shield. But okay, let's see the gameplay. So far it's quite normal standing. His wave is in his safe zone, which is really comfortable. He's just chilling. How is the CS? 8 to 13, but the wave is still fine. Okay, he did quite okay trade. Could be faster, but doesn't look bad. The potion, really bad usage, because Doran Shield will benefit you the more, the lower health you are. From the health regeneration. The lower you are, the more Doran Shield heals you. Since Katarina cannot one-shot him right now, he shouldn't have used it right now. Whenever she would wanna walk up for the minion, he should have the W and D. Wave is slow pushing into the opponent. Is he gonna ward? Right now he should walk up and ward to the upside. In between the wave. So this is already inconsistent. E, auto, W, okay trade. But lack of the ward in between that wave moment ago is really bad. Especially by looking at his wave state. Yeah, and now he's gonna die for it, yes. Was it preventable? Yeah. Okay, 1 for 1. 2 for 1, not bad. Is wave state good? Wave state is okay. For now. For now, but it's gonna push into the opponent slowly because the wave connected closer to the opponent side. So from now on, it's gonna be pushing into the Katarina side, which is not the greatest outcome for the Kassadin. So yeah. Okay, what did he go? He went Amplifying plus Rabi. I see. We could have gone Rabi Crystal, Dark Seal plus Refillable Potion. Way better. Because then he would have enough gold to get a refillable potion, you know? If he had went Rabi and Dark Seal here. On this slow push he needs to be more confident. Let's see if there is gonna be any kind of go in. For now the wave is okay. I would be more worried when it would go further. So far if she contests him in this wave, since it's not a AD Katarina, he shouldn't be that scared. The bigger the slow push, the more confident in Fiori you can have, if you are not behind. Not the greatest ward, could be deeper, by looking at the amount of the pressure he has. Okay, so far jungle tracking is not going the greatest for him. He warded, but as well not too fast. Like if I was at him place, guys, I would never try to, you know, look to help my jungler that early because that simply just looks insanely risky. So I would just be really selfish about my consistency on the laning phase, and him just trying to do some fight with his items, with lack of any kind of potion, that just puts him in a really big dive angle right now. But we'll see. I wonder how he will deal with this situation right now. Okay, he stays. Katarina is full health. That can be a big sign for the Lee Sin to look for a potential. He will get killed. She might try something. He got lucky with the level up, but generally really inconsistent. So if we go back here, the only thing that he could do here is to just one-shot this. No, it's just pointless here. Yeah, nothing. But how did it even start? Well, him overforcing this situation there, right? Oi, 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 this is really dynamic, I can tell you guys. So, he have Ignite, but he didn't make any Ignite pressure yet. That I slightly noticed. He's behind, and he's depthing the TIC and Mana Crystal. Still no potions. By looking at his items, I wouldn't be really looking like... Okay, so right now you are behind as a Kassadin, and you're going for the full mindset of scaling. That's not the greatest right now. Because you're already not gonna provide as much as you would if you was even, right? Or ahead. And when you're behind, you're adding more scaling and more scaling. That means you're more losing the potential to provide any kind of damage input if it would be needed. By the way, what is really scary in this trade is that he went in, first of all, without the ward. Second of all, he used the Q. When you play against Katarina, you never gonna use Q first. You can do anything you want as long as you won't use your Q. So that was the first thing that I noticed. Second thing, he's inconsistent mostly, probably every game, because he doesn't follow the main rule. You can go in when you have your Rift Walk. Okay, you can go in when you know where is enemy jungler, or when you know, or you have a ward. Then you can feel comfortable enough to do this kind of flip play. So far, the matchup seemed really, really winnable, but the guy, as you saw, just went with one simple go in. He didn't play around the quick trades. He just went with one simple go in, he used the Q, he got punished for it. Right now he's looking for a roam timer, which is okay, he should. Okay, R, okay, E, free gold, nice. How is the wave state on the mid lane? The wave state on the mid lane was pushing to the Katarina, but she fixes it. Okay, so he goes to the mid lane, I see. He cannot Rift Talk because too much mana. Let's see. Is he gonna become more consistent right now? What is gonna be his game plan, guys? There is a fight on the river from the Darius. He's trying to help, I see. How strong is this Darius, though? He's 1-0. He will kill him. Okay, he went into the melee range, that was good. 1-for-1. If he knew she didn't have a flash, he could have actually survived because he had this wall. When you're playing Kassadin, your best friend is a wall, right? So he could go from this point to this point, that was the last chance he had. How is the items? And yeah, you see, think about it. How many fights were already here within the 9 minutes, and why would you go tier, bro? Even this one amplifying tome could be significantly more impact for you, right? Or any kind of item. Unless, the only reason why I would understand he buffed the tier is if he didn't have any kind of gold left, yeah? Then it would make sense to me. If he had like 400 gold left and there was nothing else. But then I would go Darkseal when I'm as behind as he is. Okay, he didn't wait long enough with the R. Okay, yeah. So my setup, this game looks already way better, but even if he played accordingly with his setup, there shouldn't be any kind of problem. But how did it start, guys? First, it started with a lack of proper jungle tracking. Yeah? And what was the first death, actually? Was it from the jungle tracking? Like, there were so many situations that had a place around the jungle tracking. And, yeah. Because if he was even this game and just focused on the CSing more, then he would be able to provide way more till this moment right now. So it's like, my biggest problem when I watch this guy, you know, it's like, he's playing really chaotic to me. If I was about to coach him, I would need to tell him step 1, step 2, step 3, and what is the mindset. What is the mindset? Because it's like mix of everything together right now. That's what I don't like so far that I'm watching. Okay, he jumps in, because he saw the Seraph, but he didn't consider where the enemy jungler is. And he's jumping into 7-2 Katarina when he's 2-6 Kassa going Road of Ages. By the way, if I was as behind as this guy is in this game, I wouldn't ever go Road of Ages. I would just simply go Crown of the Shattered Queen, so I can get my spike of ability power and cooldown reduction sooner. Because I couldn't stress enough to attempt to scale when I'm getting so turbo fisted. Yeah? So this would be the dynamic decision of me already going Crown of the Shattered Queen into the... What I would go there? Secondary. Would I go Zhonya's second? Depends. I would go like a Crown, then I would buy the tier, and then I would go third item like a Zhonya or Shadow Flame, depending on what they would buy. And then third item, I would finish my Archangel when my tier would stack, yeah? But for now, there is no time to simply scale. Okay, what is he up to? He's 46 CS in 12 minutes. He Qs casually. Then he jumps in. Not thinking, not considering enemy win condition. What is the enemy win condition? Can I go in? If I go in, how Katarina can threaten me? If I go in and I use my Q carelessly, like I did right now, Katarina can R on me, right? So I just cannot use my Q. If I won't use my Q, I'm good. By the way, if it was an AD Katarina, in this game she doesn't go because she has full AD team. But if it was AD Katarina on the lane, she would wreck him so much more. Sandera Katarina is crazy good against this guy. But Comet can match it actually. Comet can match it if I Scorch. I will send you the runes on the screen. Okay. Auto W. Good. Definitely instead of the steer on the base that he had, that should be Darkseid. Like bro, this is so much damage. It's gold elo. Like it's good. They're gonna fight all the time. It's rather you scale perfectly clean, or you rather stomp perfectly clean. I mean, okay, or you rather stomp and you just share the kills, slap each other in Minecraft, of course, and try to get a good outcome, yeah? He goes like a mix of everything. We have Ignite and First Strike, okay. Then he goes Doran Shield, that's like mixed. And now he goes Road of Ages. I don't mind going Road of Ages when I'm playing Ignite, but I just don't like this Doran Shield here, you know, and the First Strike. It's like, if you wanna go get an earlier lead, just go Electrocute or Comet, bro. Okay, he rushes for the Archangel. And let's see how this is gonna be more. Katarina roam timer, he's pinging it. That's good. Oh my god, the camera from the replay when I'm not touching it is so annoying. That makes me wanna move it. Okay, he has a handshake wave right now. The both waves are gonna meet on the center. He's crossing to Katarina. As long as he won't use Q, he can be actually fine. Item-wise, he isn't that behind, guys. He isn't that behind item-wise. But instead of making circles with the Echo, 2 versus 3, he can just push the mid wave right now. Again mistake, Q for free. Q for free. Is he so stressed or... But like, guys, why are we making circles on the river? Mid lane. Go mid. Push out the wave when they waste time. Make sure that you can scale. Those people are gonna fight like in a newest Street Fighter. Just make sure that you get your resources right. And by the way, at this time of the game, I would already have an Aura Cleanse as Kassadin. Because he can, you know, flank a lot. He's assassin champion, so he can look for a pressure on the map, right? Do you see his items? You see his items still, so that's good. Here's so far as you see everything. So when you go Oracle Lens as Kassadin is meant to push the waves, cross the map, make sure they don't see you on the ward. So thanks to it, you can look for a good flank that can give you slightly chance to do something on the map, yeah? So right now, what are the 100 gold? The items doesn't change. The precision is like acceptable, but yeah. Okay, so he's rotating to the bot lane. Midwave is really bad. If I was him, honestly, I would just push and go mid, def the wave. Like, he's looking really for a deathmatch. But okay, okay. R flash got her. He's maxing E into W. That's good. Okay, just wait. Just wait. No rush. No rush. No rush. No rush. Just wave. Just wave. Just wave, guys. No rush. Just wave, then you would get her anyway. But okay. He should have waited with Rift Walk until the trash queues. Then you jump into the CC. So you can like cancel his CC, yeah? Then the animation would be a bit more efficient. By the way, you can cancel the Blitzcrank hook with your ult. Xbait Mojo Coaching can teach you this. Or you can just see my mobile fire guide. But yeah, this is pretty interesting gameplay, guys. I will call this video, I don't know, like Street Fighter Kassadin player or something. Like I don't wanna be mean to him, by the way. I'm just like watching, but it's been like 10 minutes since we are watching perma fights. Get your popcorn, I guess. Don't jump in, E. R in, R in, R in, R in. Okay, good. Really important that when you have a Darius, you are inside of him. Okay, he got back to the game. But his Rod of Ages, if you look at it, it's still scaling, yeah? Tier is still scaling. By looking at this gameplay, if he went just simply pure damage, he would flip way more game back to his hand. Okay, so since there are two people mid lane and Katarina is pushing top lane, the most rational would be for him to go top lane and match his laner, instead of letting the Jhin match his opposite laner, yeah? Like, Jhin isn't the greatest against Katarina, but actually Kassadin can handle her pretty well. He have 2 items. So I would go, if I was him, side lane to ensure that I have a efficient XP income. On this elo to win with Kassadin, you just need to have a clean milestones in your head. But okay, I will tell you in a moment. Just watch. Let's watch this. R in, W, E. E too fast, he missed. Okay, he's switching the target or no? A bit scary focus to me. Okay. So when you're playing Kassadin on gold or plat, good jungle tracking. Don't die before level 6. It's okay to use TP. He doesn't have TP, so whatever. Don't die before level 6. Stay efficient with CS. And then in the mid game, make sure that you can have an efficient side lane to farm and have a good income, yeah? Since this game is like more of a deathmatch, it's okay what he's doing, but still there are certain moments when he can do way more efficient rotations. So for example, he would go top lane, he would shove the top lane, then he would go back to this fight, yeah? Right now, he has 900 gold. Reset, get fresh haircut in the base, get ready for the next play. Totally pointless to right now risk. We can just reset, he would outpush the mid, no need to flip. He's really greedy. That's when I coach my students, it's often happening. They perma want more and more, too much at the same time. You make a play, you got a good lead, good. Recall, get ready for another play, bro. Slowly, 1 step at the time, not 5 steps at the time. So right now he's gonna go for the magic resist. Would I go magic resist this game? Well, there is a chance that opponents would go for it because they are free AP champions. So him going magic resist right now is acceptable. Zonya wouldn't be bad either, to keep him more alive. But I can't complain about this item choice because we can slowly predict the opponents to start stacking up MR. Now he goes side lane, top lane. This is correct. Most far away to the Baron. He have Ignite. This is good. Item wise, okay. He has Seraphs in a moment. Level 11. And 8 deaths. So yeah, when you play, like if I play the Ignite, right, and full early game, yeah, that would look more intense, more like a hunter mindset. When we are playing scaling Kassadin, the milestones are a little bit chiller. With the full early game Kassadin, the kill usually happens before the level 6. Is there video with Comet? There is video with Comet, guys. Check my latest video with the Comet so you can know what I mean. And I played the exact same matchup on against Smurf Katarina, actually. So if you wonder how it is, then just check it out, bro. Okay, if I was him, depending on the pressure, he could get one more wave topside, but he rotated to his team to the both side of the map. There is no objective, but we'll see how it's gonna be. Let me just a bit zoom out. Okay, slow. RW, auto W, okay, good. Okay. Spam W, okay. Okay, fine. The guy is just getting this bread for free, bro. This is a bit too much. That's what I mean, you see? He doesn't have these patterns in the mind like, I got a good play, reset, get ready, for what? Ask yourself, what is spawning now? Dragon is spawning, so we're gonna get ready for a dragon, bro. You get fresh haircut again in the base, and then we're ready for the next play again. Too much chaos. I don't really like it. Like, why flip? You have 1.2k gold, bro. You reset, you get a blasting wind, we get ready for the next play. Come on. So if I was about to tell him advice, big advice, one step at the time, take less, but more over time. What he does is he takes big things and then he tries to get even more, too much within the short period of time. Reset, get ready. That's like what I see for the mid game. Him being like really proactive on the map, it's not that bad, but if he was more ahead and he didn't die that many times, he would be already stomping this game. If he taken more efficient resets, would be even better, because then he would be getting the lead, recalling, getting this gold, so getting your items sooner, faster, more efficient, stomping even harder, and safer, more consistent. But I'm not used to analyzing such a deathmatch Kassadin, guys. Like you see it. I don't know what I can say sometimes, because holy moly, it's such a deathmatch, bro. It's like I don't know what's in his mind, you know. He's one step ahead of me. No. Play slow. Don't queue. Just don't queue. Play slow, bro. He's flanking. He's looking for a flank. Okay. But there should be Lee Sin on the downside, no? Okay. Just give it time. I wouldn't die for a support. I would play way more slower. They didn't even start the dragon. First of all, Echo could provide some vision. Zeraf was coming. We had TP on Dexante. First of all, I wouldn't sacrifice my tempo for a tempo of a trash. Yeah, that would be the number one thing that I would do this game. In this fight. Looking for a flank from this area would be okay, or even showing here and just keeping the distance to do the body pressure. Body pressure means like you're gonna show out yourself and you need to think how opponent perceives you in that certain moment, yeah? That even you showing and circling around them makes a pressure. You don't have to go do full YOLO bomb right now. No, you don't see, whatever. Would I go bot lane if I was him? No. Because he doesn't have TP and the Baron is up. Optimally is mid lane, then he can cross to the top side. Any of his teammates going bot side right now would be really dangerous because of the lack of TP from the Jhin and the Kassa, right? They are fighting, he can already start, by the way, crossing to the left, but he's tunneled vision on the mid wave. I can tell that. That could be way faster. And the proper flank would be to the left now. He should do from the left. It's way better. So I see he's struggling with jungle tracking right now. With proper flanks. A little bit of map awareness. Over forcing. So here mechanically he's just spamming cars, so there is not much to say. So he goes with this like kind of Viking vibe, you know? He's like Street Fighter right now, all the time. Soon he's gonna get 16, by the way. I mean, 1.5 level. Team is doing Baron, okay. How much gold? 2k gold right now you have. If you wondered about the items, it's 3 items, Void Staff, Roa, Setup, Sorcerers. Quite okay. However, I would go Ionians this game. That wouldn't be bad either. I mean... And look, this is another example, yeah? When he spends so many resources to do 1-for-1. Oh no, he actually kills. He actually kills, but generally in some other situations if he does that into every game, then he dies really fast. Then he basically froze his lead, you know? Rabadon. Rabadon, 3.6, go Rabadon, don't be delusional. Bro, just go Rabadon. Don't joke on me. You have 300 AP, bro. You just go Rabadon, you get 16 in half level, and you just gotta smash your button and you kill everyone. But this deals 800 damage, I see. But it's... No! It's against minions, it deals 350, it's never worth. It's not worth. Like, Rabadon would give him scaling on each of his abilities. There is no even point argumenting that this is bad here. And he had 16. Massive amount of the burst per second. It's not comparable to the static shift right now. Come on. I'm gonna do conclusion in a moment from his gameplay. But yeah, I said he's playing like in Street Fighter, bro. So every game is so much dynamic. If I will show you his profile, the screenshot of his match history or something right now, so you will see how his matches are. They're always high kills and perma deathmatch. And I assume they win right now, right? Yeah, they win now. He got 900 gold from the first strike this game. Okay, congratulations. Kill her, bro. I didn't have mana, okay. Okay, let me do conclusion, okay? So, if I was about to give this guy advice, okay? I would say, if you are planning on playing with Ignite, I would recommend more full early game runes. With the mindset of a Dark Seal free potions. Why Dark Seal free potions? Because free potions are better than refillable if you go with the mindset of getting early kill. Simply, more sustain, right? So you get free potions against opponent who usually have a Doran Blade 1 potion or Doran Ring 2 potions. You go Ignite, good. So you connect it with the Dark Seal free potions, and then you either go Electrocute with the Resolve, which will give you the highest early kill potential value, or you go Comet with the Resolve, which will be really abusive because of the Q max poke, and it is more forgiving than Electrocute bone plating, yeah? Both would work, so I wouldn't mix up the playstyle if I was you. Second of all, if you are turbo behind, I wouldn't stress enough to try to scale. I would go more for a Crown of the Shattered Queen, for example, or Everfrost, something faster. This game Everfrost would be great because they have a Lee Sin who can jump on you, and Katarina that can commit at you, yeah? And some tanks that can like chase you. So you can go Everfrost, and then you even decide if you're gonna buy the tier and follow it up with, let's say, Zonia or anything. This way, in those deathmatch games, you can implement more damage, yeah? You can implement more damage and have a more slight impact even while being behind, which gives you the chance to get back to the game. So that's what I would say to him. In terms of what you're lacking right now is jungle tracking. You are rift walking without a single vision. You are not considering too much the jungle in your place, which makes you insanely inconsistent in the lane. When you're getting a lead or when you're getting a big play, you still want more and more. Instead of getting reset and preparing for the next play, ask yourself, what is the next objective that you guys want to play for? What else it would be? Flanks. What I would be paying attention to you would be the flanks. Your flanks still need some work. And yeah, like you can have some mechanic. And by the way, always when you enter to the matchup, you need to ask yourself, what is the most retaining ability of the opponent? How should I use my spells against this guy to get the best and the safest outcome? You don't think about it at all. That makes you stuck. Those points that make you stuck, simply. So, the person like this, if I coach him, I would give him a milestones, right? I would like tell him step by step, and talk in depth like what are the factors that we need to slow down with and implement to our gameplay for the future. So guys, if you want that, or like, if you want to get some materials from me coaching people, Kassadin coaching, anything, all roles, check out my Patreon. If you actually have some more money and want individual session, hit me up. I'm currently rank 1 coach on the metafy.com. If you have so many questions, just book an introduction call with me and I can tell you how the coaching could work. So guys, thank you. I know it's been a while. I appreciate your patience and see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.